Secure cache, clear hostiles, set up a new lab. Yeah, another trading yard. What is this? The third time? Um, this is understandable, but it sort of discourages from random exploration because the game will send you to a lot of places no matter what you do, again and again and again. Maybe not from all exploration, but maybe from certain locations. This seems to be one of the popular ones. Well, there's a sentry bot here somewhere, probably some ghouls. Let's go in. Have the mines respawned? I hope not. No. It's not. Well, I think we've been in this position a few times already. It's not the complete same, but it's still the same. I mean, I'm not going to basically bother with this too much.
This is downright creepy.
Here to go in and do our job, get the fuck out.
I'm ready for him. You know, you're really good at this. Fighting again. Great. It's fighting time. Playing with you ain't dull. Don't mean to make you nervous, but I don't think we're alone.
Exterminator's combat armor right arm. Mirelurks and box. Yeah, that's pretty worthless. Well, I suppose being here before makes things very simple for us. We have the code, and it's always barracks where you need to go. Fuck. No, yeah, this is where we need to go. Just passing through, though.
Anyone got some holy water? Back before I met you, I'd go whole days without massacring a bunch of things. Honest.
It's probably the same glowing ghoul again. Ooh, maybe not.
You know, downloaders are cheap. They just pay you to play dead. Seems we have a tail. Well, that got the blood pumping. I heard something.
What did you hear? Yeah, it's a toilet zombie again. Whatever. say this is a big negative to the game, as far as I'm concerned. Because it's not just that you're getting sent to random places to do the jobs, it's that this is the exact same fucking mission. Exactly. They're always the same. Always the same enemy. At the same location. So I think they dropped the ball on this one. Either there's something wrong with where I'm being sent, or alternatively, there should be sort of a random collection of creatures that you encounter. Even if it's okay, it's a zombies site, fair enough. At least mix it up a bit. Have some kind of random variable there, so you don't have to redo the same thing over and over. It breaks. It's dull and it breaks the immersion. There's no way in hell I can pretend that I just happen to the same group of zombies just happen to gather up there. It just doesn't work for me. The exact same setup. It's just no good. I think someone got lazy at some point and copy-pasted things. Or otherwise, I'm incredibly lucky. I mean, it doesn't. The map is filled with these locations, so why is it that probably half a dozen locations seem to be popping up constantly? Maybe I'm noticing it only because these couple of places are the ones that have been popping up. I've done more of these same type of things, but because I've been sent into a little bit a few different places instead of the same stable, I haven't noticed that it's exactly the same. But that's how it should be. Maybe there's system should be made more complex. Basically, have a system that makes sure that you can't be sent into the same places constantly. Raiders attack vertebrate. I don't understand that. I get it from a game perspective, but why would the raiders even bother attacking? It's like you're sending an invitation for trouble to come their way. And radiation storm. Or vertibirds.
That's not a good sign.
Yeah. They can have their fights. I don't care. I have nothing really to gain. I have the same weapons they do, same equipment they do. Just experience from kills at this point. Let's move away. Seabirds. First vertebrate crashes.
So, new business model. We team up with a mortuary.
Holy shit, it's a legendary. Isn't that nice? Punishing meteorite arm. I'm not even interested in seeing what it is. Well, it could be valuable though. Reflects melee damage. Part of it at least. Have an entire armor made of that and you could maybe have something useful on your hands. I suppose if you're a melee damage user, that's a different matter. The thought of reflecting 10% of melee damage I receive is pretty much that's a worthless thing. Okay, something's gonna explode. Tripwire cannot be disarmed. Let's follow it then. Wonder if you just destroy it. Probably not. That would be too easy. Alright, let's see. Where the fuck is this power? Cannot be disarmed. I can evade them. Not sure he can. I'm sort of afraid what the fuck am I triggering? This is actually pretty tough to evade. There's the computer terminal. Might not be a big deal to trigger it. Strictly speaking, it's also not where our target is. Yeah, that's where it is. There's a lot of ships here, never really explored any of these. I mean, there's some gigantic ships of that bay. I don't think these are really worth anything, probably a handful of semi-interesting items like ammunition, drugs, that sort of thing. Something you'll never really miss. Well, we have to secure an entrance somehow. We've been detected, but no real hostiles here apparently. It could be ghouls. Ghouls don't necessarily react to you if you're not close by.
Don't look, but I think we're being watched. You win. Insert something Shakespearean involving death and your inevitable doom here. Anything interesting on him?
Nope. It's bottle caps. We've leveled up again. We need to be on level 39 before we get anything interesting though. I'm sort of interested in taking a look at this building. High-tech protection systems requires. Why?
That's it.
Deacon likes. Deacon seems to like when we basically show that we treat sins as humans. Show compassion. So I'm hoping we'll get plenty of opportunities to get influence with him during this campaign. Don't see why we shouldn't. It's probably the best campaign to do it with. I also think that he's probably going to be the last guy I'm gonna do this with, besides Piper and Nick. Unless there's some kind of a overriding interest that pops up. But so far they've all been the same. Just basically do hacking and lockpicking and show compassion and you'll get influence. At some point you get enough that they start to confide in you, and that's pretty much it. Then you'll get a quest at some point, and you... fuck.
Sure. I
Hold.
can help you out.
Here.
I'll get her done.
Fuck's sakes. Don't hold on there. What does this do? These are so annoying.
That's it.
Poorly fish packing security terminal. Ah, you use this to open the door. What the fuck? Moravsky Chemical Lab. Okay. Why all the triggers?
What the?
Fun? Really? Close.
Whoa! You win! No! No!
We sure do a lot of that. Winning, that is.
Why am I here? Because it was a place that existed. Ah, well, mysteries, it's probably to be expected. hazmat suit. Wondering should I put one on? It could be that they work here for long periods of time, so that's why they need the suits. Generally aren't well protected. I'm guessing they were relying on the automated security to keep themselves safe. Throwing away money. Just drugs, 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 drugs. Not exactly unexpected though. Okay. So, at a drug lab. Holy fucking fuck.
Oh, that's an odor.
So, to schools. Is this What's the point of this place besides the drug lab? I mean, there's no access from this to the drug lab portion. It's a way out. So why would you want to come here? You can always go out the other way. I suppose you don't necessarily have the hacking skills, but is that all? Can't quite locate us. He knows we're here. Well.
Thanks, Nose. I really need this feedback. This place reeks.
Oh shit. Well, Baltic launch boxes are always welcome. Another bottle cap mine for us. Just looks really, really goddamn weak.
I should have a battle cry. What a mess. And for me to say that, you know it means something.
Well, actually I don't. We will get another fusion core out of this.
I'm in.
Tectrons. Excellent. So it might clear this place out a little bit.
Powering up. Protectron on duty.
It's a construction model. I think it has a rail gun, and it's a sturdier version. Might be exactly what we need here. Fusion core. Excellent. Roll Boston removable. Not that it matters, I'm not gonna wait for him to kill all these things. Cool.
Sweet.
Ardent sniper rifle. Well, we have the carry weight, and I do need to go out and sell this stuff away anyway soon. Right, so let's wrap this place up and go do the final part of the mission series. South Boston.
This place reeks.
Sure does. Construction model, I guess, is getting into a fight. Second fusion core.
Hostile target detected.
Yes.
that it? So they took care of the little robot, which is fine by me. It's not like I'm gonna get anything if the robot survives. Maybe it just aggravated the little zombies downstairs, so now they're easy for me to spot. Not like they're gonna lay down again after getting up once, so. Still, either there was a huge amount of them, or they're quite deadly. You get a fuck away from there. Biometric scanner. Staggering 44. Chance to stagger an opponent. Well, this could be useful. Damage.
Psst.
Let's see what I got in my pockets.
Something properly useful.
Nice.
What about junk? Useful junk. Junk nonetheless. Few good weapons. So, suppose this is a decent place to come to.
Don't look. There you are.
What the fuck is wrong with these? Gangrel.
Bastard got my arm.
Some kind of high level zombie.
Tell your friends, you dead bastard. We'll be here all week.
Rotting feral ghoul.
You might want to wipe the blood off anything you find there.
Nope. I'm cool with the blood. Some packs. Bobby pins. Why exactly do you want to come here? Because it looks like the higher defenses are concentrated here, the lower levels. But why? More drugs.
Excellent.
Permanently gain better prices when buying from a vendor. Capitalism and you. Right. Alternative place to here. Right. We're done. Not a bad place to visit. Not a bad place at all. Good junk. Half decent weapons. And a magazine. We just quick travel away from here. Need to go to the DIA catch. In close to Good Neighbor. Postal Square. I suppose we have that much carry weight between us that we don't have to do an equipment drop. Well, that's something we could also invest in. Extra carry weight. I don't think so. We've sort of gotten a decent rhythm out of it, and between us there's always enough carry weight to handle a couple of sites. It's not really a problem, and if it's something really important we can always dump this trash. We have more than enough. I suppose I'm sort of in the habit of just collecting it because I don't know how much I'm gonna need. There it is, 79. Right. Just going to go there in a straight line. Ignore all kinds of distractions. I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to do, where I'm supposed to go. Doesn't matter. Could take companion perks. Fuck. Super mutant infestation here. What exactly is it? I go there. I go there. It's definitely high up though. We need an entrance to this building. Looks promising. It's on the wrong side though. It's really fucking hard to say though. Might be able to jump onto the correct building. Looks like there's a little ledge. What the fuck is he doing? Yeah, this is definitely the wrong building though. On the other hand, this might not be total waste of time. Right. Up 360. Should be right next to us. Postman uniform. Baseball grenade and a stealth boy. Well, this was frankly very disappointing. So, job's done. I'm sure the Hub 360 is a building filled with enemies. Whoopidoo. And it's let's say a conservative estimate, very likely to just playing the game through is about 100 hours. Easily more, depending on how much extras you do. But looking at this, probably we haven't really properly encountered the Institute at all yet. We haven't done all that much for the Brotherhood of Steel, and point being,
Hey.
we have a long road still ahead of us.
Can't
Loading
remember
up
the
or
last
loading
time I
off?
saw this.
And considering what you can get from those places, generally speaking, I don't have any real urge to try to trudge through all those places.
I don't know if even a scaver would
Even
take
this
that.
place can look pretty.
I just don't really see the benefit. It's like fully developing all these colonies. I suppose you could do it for the sake of completion, but I don't think I would really get all that much out of it. Not a terrible thing.
Made it another day in the Commonwealth.
But it's still probably a waste of time, waste of effort. And it's going to be more of a chore the more you do it without really wanting to do it. So, no thank you. I have a feeling I'm gonna get more than my fair share of a lot of these, who knows what infested gigantic structures and buildings and whatever.
Nice day. Where are we headed?
Very little need to go out of my way to look for them.
It's coming in pretty good.
Hey there.
I'm sure I've got something you need.
I'll take a look. Sure.
Here's what I've got.
I'm actually looking for ammunition. 308 is going to down, down, down. I do even have a pipe wrench. Okay. I wonder if you could get rid of the ghouls that come into your colony.
Most folks are just looking for a hand.
Or start making a ghoul-only colony or something like that. And scrap the Might be time to give out Molotov cocktails. I mean, they do 1/3 of the damage for fragmentation grenade. I'm doing basically more damage by just shooting pretty much with any weapon and with an explosive device, and that's no good. I still like them just fine, but they're really not doing any bad things to the enemy. Makes them sort of worthless. Okay, still, that's another set of missions done. 2 level ups, right. I suppose I could buff companions. I'm certainly going to go with one constantly throughout the game, so it makes sense to me. Actually, the reason I'm sort of hesitant on those is not the fact that I maybe wouldn't want to use them, is that I don't like the friendly fire changes that they do. Companions do more damage in combat and cannot hurt you. Companion resists more damage, can't be harmed by your attacks. Next would be companions carry more items. Might as well take this, I suppose. I don't want the 3rd level. Extra carry weight, I suppose, is nice, but no. I don't want the 2nd level, not now at least. The extra damage is fine. I wouldn't want to survive. Well, the survivability is a secondary concern. That hasn't really been a problem. The problem is that they're sort of worthless as far as damage is concerned. Survivability is a bonus, I suppose. And there are certainly other places where I would be happy to spend points, so I'll hold on to the one. More intelligence, robotics, intimidation.
You gotta be careful, man. The Institute is everywhere.
Hey there.
Hey, you placed another one of my babies. Bring in that yummy data. I know another building that could use a Mila.
Ah, fuck.
But if you're here to check out the latest and greatest, that's good.
There has to be a limitation.
Maybe later?
Whatever you say, my friend.
Use the back entrance. Too much traffic to the church and we'll burn this hideout.
Cambridge construction site. I think there was a handful of them when I checked this inventory at one point. And he still has 5 more.
Make sure you're never followed here. It's all our asses if you are.
I suppose you're here for my medical services.
Commencing recurrence analysis using Dubrovian method.
I secured the
Current
DIA
task
cache for
complete.
you.
Reward dispensed. Future tasks may be assigned.
I'll probably stop doing these two if it appears that we're going to be sent to the same locations at some point. But for now, I'll stick with
Word
them.
is, Diamond City is under
Desdemona.
opposition control.
Securing a new route isn't glamorous, but it's still important work. If our runners can't move synths safely out of the Commonwealth, the whole organization is paralyzed.
Happy to help.
Keep assisting Randolph Safe House. They've got 2 more synths in there. I don't want to lose them.
The world's a dangerous place. For anyone in my way.
I don't actually have any new missions this time.
Desdemona.
Rebuilding takes time, but we have the men and women to do it.
Glory.
Would it kill them to let me know mission specs before the dead drop? Just once?
I don't know, possibly. So, no new missions. Set up the Mila. Seems, yeah, again, BAD TFL region. Suppose I might as well, but at the same time, I'd like to do something else, and probably set up the other colony.
This isn't the railroad's darkest hour. We will make it through.
Heads up, Tom's got more goodies in stock. Check with him.
Excellent. What is it this
You from
time?
one of those vaults? You got too many teeth in this scab.
The boys have been working on some new toys. You want to take a look?
I'll take a look.
I will set you up, my friend.
Do you have something useful? You are not yet in combat, increases bat's accuracy but costs more. I get the difference. Suppose it's they made new stealth boys basically. Do some of their own.
Assume you're being watched. Always.
Might be more expensive. I don't know. Yep. We're going to set up the Mila, construct the colony, the second attempt at building a colony for our own. Definitely planning for something small, a bit different. I feel what the settlement system needs really is more places that have a certain feel to it, certain, I suppose, structure to them. Like this train yard, it's very small area that you can really build in. I suppose the drive-in is another example, but I'm talking more about the fortress, like a very different type of environment to build on, a different type of requirements maybe, that sort of thing. I sort of don't like the fact that there's a house in the middle of nowhere and that's your place to build. I suppose it is at the same time supposed to be more or less just a farm for a few people. However, it's a fairly uninteresting place to start constructing. If there were certain type of limitations, or as I said, a little bit of structure to it, it might actually make the building process more interesting, and I suppose more importantly it would stimulate the imagination. I mean, if every place is the same, it's doesn't really get you to try out things too much. But if you had different requirements, like the rebuilding of a Minutemen fortress seems like a good choice. Maybe some other type of environmental restriction that would force a different type of thinking and form for the settlement itself. Maybe water being a big limitation. After there was one area, not the fortress, but very close to it. Yeah, the Warwick homestead. It sort of looks like it's surrounded. It's surrounded by water even more. Yeah, it's there's a little area up there. Maybe they'll have to worry about Mirelurk invasions. We don't have anything. I'll move my ass to Overland Station and quit. I suppose one potential focus goal for us to reach would be to increase endurance to the point where we wouldn't get radiation from going to the water. We could take basically the Aqua Woman, because that would drastically increase our ability to go and explore things. Currently water is like lava to us, we never really want to go there, and We're going out of our way to try to evade it having anything to do with that. I don't think that's a good thing. What would it require? One. Okay, we have endurance 1, so we need 2, 3, 4, 5. Aqua coral. Water is your ally. You no longer take radiation damage from swimming and can breathe underwater. You become totally undetectable while submerged. That's quite a commitment, though. It's basically 4 level ups, 5 level ups entirely dedicated to that. So, either way, ending here. And seeing what we can build. I'd like to test one thing. What's the size? Size is green, and there's basically, let's say there's about 20% of the colony limit spent, and there's basically nothing here. There's a decent amount of farming though, and not sure if that's necessary. However, I don't see this being a large settlement, no matter what. Does this help? Two beds. I'm not sure how these are counted, as I mean the size thing. What exactly contributes to it? Just wanted to see if there's anything below that. No. So 2 people living here, room for 2 people, water for 3. Yeah, we can make this work. We will make this work.